What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and today I am talking about all my Blu-ray pickups from the month of September. It's crazy how fast this month went by. I swear it was August yesterday, and October is about to begin. I'm posting this haul a little earlier than normal, just because I don't have any more Blu-rays that I'm going to be picking up, so I figured I might as well go ahead and put this thing out for you guys. And, I got a decent stack here. I have about 6-7 Blu-rays here, and they're all movies that were either on my wish list or movies that I had not had on my wish list, but were just like my wish list and my notes. I mean, not from the videos, but some of them are from those wish list videos. But anyway, I digress. Every movie here is one that I obviously want to watch again, or one that I might have watched recently and I was like, oh, you know what? I need to pick that up on Blu-ray. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get right into these. So the first movie I have here is a classic Disney live-action movie, Sky High. I actually got to do a watch along of this movie on my channel with certain vids, AJ from AJ Reacts 2 and Jaren from Jaren Talks Movies. Had a blast doing that. One of the most fun, probably the most fun I've ever had on a watch along. This movie is just like a classic from my childhood. I had the DVD, it had a white case, and it had like a red border, and that disc was scratched like so badly. Like I could try and find it. I don't think it'd be playable, honestly, but the Blu-ray was off Amazon. I think I got it for like Amazon or Best Buy's website for about $9. Not a bad deal because I had to hunt for this movie to watch it when I did the watch along. I also did the same earlier in April, so I've seen this movie twice this year. I'm probably going to watch it a third time. It's a really good feel-good movie. Like this movie, Sky High, if I'm feeling down, I need to watch this movie. By the end of it, I will have a smile on my face because the ending of this movie is beautiful. But Kurt Russell, can't go wrong with him there. Will Stronghold, the main character of the film, I absolutely love him. Kind of a coming-of-age story for his character, and Sky High is just a fantastic movie that's, yes, very cheesy, but I think it's self-aware of what it is, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Can't go wrong there. The next movie I have is a comedy classic from 2008 that stars an Academy Award nominee, Robert Downey Jr., and that is Tropic Thunder, the director's cut. This movie was on my wish list video that I did, the last wish list I did, the second one, and I actually had the director's cut on here, so I got it off my wish list. The only thing I wanted was the cool cover that says TT, and it has like the badge right here, but I'll settle for the poster art. I got this off Amazon. This movie's hilarious. Ben Stiller is funny. Jack Black's funny. Robert Downey Jr. is hilarious. But who steals the show for me is Tom Cruise and as Les Grossman. Hilarious. And then, of course, you have McConaughey, Bill Hader, Danny McBride, Danny McBride is my favorite, like, supporting comedian in any movie today. Especially This Is the End and Hot Rod. That guy kills me. He makes me, like, almost roll on the floor from laughter. He is so hilarious. Tropic Thunder is one I want to revisit soon. I've seen it probably 2-3 times. So I finally own it on Blu-ray. I can't go wrong there. This movie was like $5. $5 on Best Buy or Amazon. Can't beat that. You can't do it. And sometimes you just don't find some of these gems in stores. They're very selective about the physical media that they have like on the shelves nowadays. But Tropic Thunder, I could gush about it. It's a hilarious comedy. You should do yourself a favor and watch it. Very raunchy, kind of crosses the line, but it's a great movie nonetheless. The next movie I have is one that I've seen twice. Could not find this movie on Blu-ray for the longest time. It literally took me until like, when was that, 8th or 7th grade when I first saw the movie in class? The Truman Show, starring Jim Carrey. Directed by Peter Weir, I want to say. Is that Peter Weir? Yeah, directed by Peter Weir, and it stars Ed Harris. He actually got an Oscar nomination for supporting actor. He kind of plays the God figure in the movie, but this movie is so freaking good. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It's Jim Carrey's best performance, in my opinion. I haven't seen Eternal Sunshine, so I can't speak to that, but I can say this man can act in dramatic roles. He can do it. And I know a lot of people know Jim Carrey as like the Grinch or from Dumb and Dumber, doing maybe even Ace Ventura or The Mask, doing these kind of over-the-top, very physical comedy, almost stupid roles to a point. But with this one, he's not doing that at all. He's playing Truman. His character is just like trapped in a reality TV show world. He thinks he's living his life, but everyone in there is on like a set, and they made like this massive dome that they have just been capturing this guy's life since he was a baby, and it's insane. It's an insane premise, but it makes for one hell of a movie. It's the drama in here is great. The last act on the boat is so good, and there's a shot towards the end of this movie that is one of my favorite shots. Probably, if I made like a list of top 100 favorite shots in movies, it might make the list. It's beautiful. And I love the ending of this movie. There's a callback that I love. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but do yourself a favor and watch The Truman Show. It's one wild ride. It's only about an hour and a half, and it's only $9 on Amazon. Like, come on, you can't beat that. It's such a good deal. I'm so happy that I found this one finally. The next movie I have was on the 100 movies list for this year, so I watched it back in April for the first time, maybe March or May. Fantastic movie, by the way. I don't know why I didn't see it before that. It's Steve Jobs, and it stars Michael Fassbender, Seth Rogen, Kate Winslet, and this is Fassbender's best performance, and I stand by this. This movie came out in 2015, right? So yeah, same year as The Revenant when Leo won. I think Michael Fassbender should have won the Oscar over Leo. And I know that's controversial to a point. Leo really went for the physicality, and like it was almost, he was awarded the Oscar for The Revenant because it was so long overdue. He should have won for Wolf of Wall Street. Arguably should have won for The Departed, which he wasn't even nominated for. Because it was the same year as Blood Diamond, he was nominated in lead for Blood Diamond. That's a long story there. Anyway, I digressed. But this movie's fantastic. It's written by Aaron Sorkin, who's probably, I think I said in my Letterboxd review, he's my favorite screenwriter working today. He goes toe-to-toe with Tarantino. That's because he wrote The Social Network, Moneyball, Steve Jobs, A Few Good Men, which is a phenomenal movie starring Nicholson and Cruise. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that one. He's done West Wing. He's done the movie Charlie Wilson's War. That's on my watch list because Trial of the Chicago 7 comes out later in October, so when I get to review that movie, I'm going to do some Aaron Sorkin rewatches, and I can't wait. He's fantastic. Haven't seen Molly's Game, but this movie's phenomenal. It tackles like the origin almost of Steve Jobs from a different lens. I was a fan of the movie Jobs with Ashton Kutcher. I saw that one in theaters. I was a fan of it, not so much anymore. I don't think about it that much. But this one, it's more of a drama. You really get to see Steve Jobs' relationship with his daughter, with his wife, with his coworkers. He gets in it with Wozniak, and I love the angle they took on this movie. Danny Boyle directed it beautifully, and you mix Danny Boyle's direction with the writing of Aaron Sorkin, and you're going to get a masterful movie, and that's exactly what Steve Jobs is. The ending of this movie is beautiful. Love the score throughout. I could gush about this movie for a while, but I can't wait to revisit it soon. Very brisk, too, fast-paced, only about 2 hours long. So if you haven't seen Steve Jobs, I believe it's on Netflix. At least it was at one point. It might have left, but do yourself a favor and check it out. I really enjoy this movie, and I'm so happy I finally own it. It's another great Amazon find. You know, as much as it's fun to go to like stores like Best Buy or Target, Amazon has great deals. They do. So the last two movies I have here, there's a little story behind them. So they were on my Blu-ray wish list, my first one, in steelbook form, which those steelbooks are still super cool to me. However, it's so hard to find them, and they're just not there, but I want to own the movies regardless. So I went on Amazon, couldn't find them. Best Buy, couldn't find them. It's like they were out of print. So then I finally checked the Best Buy app, and they're there. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy these on September 22nd, Tuesday. And then I opened the app, and it says they're sold out. So I was like in a panic. I was freaking out. I then went to Target's website, found them, and ordered them there. So those movies I watched for the first time in their entirety this year. Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2. Quentin Tarantino counts them as one movie, so they really are one movie. The Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, I haven't seen that, but this is Kill Bill. I'm going to say that from here on out. So the interesting story with Kill Bill 1, they're still in the shrink wrap, so that's why the noise is happening. Blu-ray ASMR. But the first Kill Bill I started back in like 2016, 2017. Couldn't get into it. I had to turn it off during about an hour in. Then I tried again about a year later. I still couldn't get into it. And then this time around I said, I'm finishing this movie no matter what, because everyone seems to love it. I'm a huge Tarantino fan, and for whatever reason, I just could not finish the movie. I finished Kill Bill Volume 1, and the last hour was fantastic. Like, it turns into the full-fledged samurai. There's an epic action sequence at the end that I adored. Yeah, it's Tarantino, but it's cheesy, and very violent. But then I realized it was like, okay, it's overly violent, but it's like not realistic at all. So like, it doesn't need to bother me so much. It's just a movie. And once I like had that lens and knew exactly what it was, I could appreciate it more. And then when I watched Volume 2, I enjoyed it almost more, and the reason why is because it has the Tarantino dialogue. That's something that I felt the first was lacking, is the classic Tarantino dialogue that moves the story along, such as in like Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction, while in Kill Bill 2, like it's a lot more about the backstory, and you see her training, and there's some very great dialogue scenes with her and Bill towards the end of the movie, and I was like, this is classic Tarantino dialogue. I was fully on board by the end of this whole thing. 1 and 2, you put them together, you get a great affair, and I can't wait to watch them back to back soon. Maybe next year, maybe, because there's a lot of stuff I still have to watch this year. I'm running behind on the 100 Movies Project, 35 to go, I can do it. But yeah, I'm going to finish, I'm going to do a rewatch, of Kill Bill 1 and 2, and then I will reevaluate and see if they go up on my Tarantino list. But I think that's going to do it for all my pickups for the month of September. Thank you all for watching. Let me know down below what you guys picked up. I would be interested to hear that. That's one of my favorite parts about Blu-ray haul videos, is talking to you guys, the viewers, about what you picked up, because I'm always interested to see what everyone else in the community is buying or what they have on their mind. But if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. The support lately has meant so much, guys. If you've ever clicked on a video in general, that just means so much to me. If you've ever hit the like button, commented, subscribed, it means so much. So thank you all for that continued support. Definitely consider hitting the like button on this video, and stay tuned for future content, live streams, collabs, all that good stuff. And I also have a merch store. Feel free to check that out in the link down below, and an Amazon wish list. So if you're feeling that, you can check it out in the link down below. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Spooktober is almost here. Cannot wait for October, guys. So have a great rest of your day. Until next time, see you guys later.